Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to talk about another new allied race announced at BlizzCon for the upcoming expansion Battle for Azeroth. So I've already had a brief look at the High Mountain Tauren customization options available in game as of patch 7.3.2. So now we're going to take a deeper dive into all the options that are currently available for the Lightforged Draenei as patch 7.3.2 of Legion. Now I did briefly touch on this in my video about data mining, but I didn't show off all the male options and none of the female. So after having a short play on the BlizzCon preview, I can say that the options that I'll be showing in this video are not the entire options we'll be getting when the expansion launches next year. There are entire customization sections that have yet to be added to the game, and I'll go over and show you which ones they are when we get to that point of the video. But the options that are active on the 7.3.2 client are a very good indication of what the final finished Lightforged Draenei will look like and feel like when it's released into the live game. So much like the High Mountain video, we're going to follow the same formula to best show off all the different options to you guys. We'll do it in sections, and we'll have a short montage of all the male and female options for that section. So without further ado, let's jump into Legion and show what's currently available for the Lightforged Draenei. Okay, so first, let's check out the skin color. Okay, so comparing the 7.3 version to the BlizzCon preview, it looks like the current free skin color options are a lock-in for the character. If I'm honest, I'm a little underwhelmed considering that the current Draenei have 14 different options for skin color, and within those 14, you pretty much have the 3 Lightforged versions. But I guess Blizzard want to restrict it, as it seems that the Lightforged versions use a general lighter tone than their standard cousins. So next, for the least cared about feature, the face. As expected, the Lightforged Draenei males will use 10 different options for their face model, which is exactly the same as their standard counterpart. The females, on the other hand, have 3 options and 11 for the standard, but this might be a placeholder. I would imagine that they'll be transferring all the options over once we can officially get our hands on the game. So now, onto hairstyle. So you'd be pleased to know that as of 7.3 and the BlizzCon preview, there are 6 unique options for hairstyle on the Lightforged Draenei. The standard Draenei does have 10 options for male and 11 options for female, but none of them have been carried over into this new version, and it's nice to see there are actually some truly unique options being added to this new allied race. Right, so now let's have a look at what different colours you can have on these hairstyles. So much like the hairstyles, this section has also become an option that are different from the standard Draenei. Although there is a white-haired version, it's not quite as white as the Lightforged Draenei. There are currently only 5 options for them, and I would like to see more possibly added before launch. Also, the first and the last one look awfully similar. I really had to look hard to realise that the last one has a very slight tinge of pink in it. And finally, facial hair and horn style for females. So this is another big option that have got people hyped for the Lightforged Draenei. Ever since these beautiful bastards showed their faces on Argus, people were begging Blizzard to add these options onto the current Draenei. And let's be honest, the current facial hair options on the Draenei are definitely lacking. Even the graphics on the new ones just make them look so much better. As for females, it looks like they're getting some great additions to their horn customization as well. Overall, the current options for the Lightforged Draenei look great, but we aren't finished yet. After playing on the BlizzCon preview at BlizzCon, I noticed there are 2 more customization options for this race. The first of these is tattoo style. Now don't be fooled here, this isn't customizing the massive Naru inspired markings on their shoulders and backs, because honestly, who would want to do that? These tattoos are actually very similar to what the Demon Hunter has, but just think of it as like a light variant of them. On the BlizzCon preview you can see there are currently 4 different options for these, and 1 to remove them entirely. I'm not really sure how I feel about them, to be honest. I think if I was to make a Lightforged Draenei, I probably wouldn't use them, but that's just my opinion. The final new option is Rune. Now this is kind of cool. So as you know, one of the Draenei's racial abilities is Gift of the Naru. Now doing this moves gives your standard Draenei a rune on their head for a very short period of time. But what it looks like with the Lightforged Draenei is that they'll be having this rune on their head as a permanent fixture. It even gives you a choice of which one you'd like out of 5 unique options. Obviously all of these are subject to change as it's only from a very early BlizzCon demo. And that's pretty much it for the Lightforged Draenei customization options. Strangely enough, even though the rune and tattoo options aren't active on the 7.3.2 client, when clicking the randomize button, you can clearly see that they are in fact in the game right now. But obviously when the beta drops early next year, we'll be able to do a full deep dive into all the options for this race as they finalise them. I actually think they'll be adding some more back-end changes to the game as soon as 7.3.5 hits very soon. I could honestly see the Void Elf and Nightborn getting some skins in that patch. So keep an eye on my Twitter for any updates on the game files as and when I find them. Link is down below. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on the Lightforged Draenei, and if you're going to level 1 from level 20 or race change your current character to one of them. I'd also like to give a massive thank you to Final Boss TV for letting me use his Battle for Azeroth BlizzCon footage in the last 2 videos. Go check him out, there's a link in the description. Also, if you want to have a little play with the customization features, Wowhead actually have these options unlocked in their built-in model viewer for the High Mountain Tauren and Draenei. Before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons and YouTube sponsors. You guys are awesome. And if you want to support the channel in that way, links are down below. So leave a like if you like this video guys, and subscribe if you haven't. And with that, I'll see you next time.